Hi, this is Paul Wise and welcome to the Lawn Vets video series. In this short video I'll be sharing some information on pet insurance. So why might you consider pet insurance? Did you know that on average 1 pet in 3 will require veterinary treatment this year? There is a chance this treatment will be a one-off problem like broken bones after, say, a road traffic accident. However, it may equally be an ongoing problem like diabetes, a skin allergy or arthritis. With veterinary medicine becoming increasingly sophisticated, we are able to diagnose and treat many conditions that a few years ago would have remained undetected, sadly often with fatal consequences. However, with this comes an increase in the cost of first-class veterinary care, and in some cases an owner's finance can become a limiting factor. Thankfully, it is possible to insure your pet against accident, illness and injury, taking into consideration that vaccinations, elective procedures such as neutering, pregnancy, diets, most preventative, pre-existing conditions and things like that will not be covered under the insurance policy. Some companies do offer a pensioner or multi-pet discount, which benefits many people. Like your home and say car insurance, pet insurance will have an excess, whereby you will pay a contribution for each condition being treated, and the rest is paid by the insurance. In this way your pet gets the very best treatment that money can buy. Depending on the policy and the company you choose, it may be possible for us to claim the treatment cost directly from the insurance company. But it is essential to discuss this first with members of staff, because there are some companies where, for various reasons, this is not possible. Without insurance, obviously you have to fund the cost of your pet's treatment yourself. And if your finances are limited, that may mean you have to opt for the second best treatment available for your pet. If you own a dog, you may not be aware of this, but you are legally responsible for your dog's actions. If your dog causes an accident, damages property or injures someone, then this may be covered on a pet insurance policy. When selecting a policy, it's vital to make sure that you understand the cover you're getting, and even more importantly, what will not be covered. Here at Lawns we choose cover for life policies for our pets. However, there are 3 different basic types of policy you could choose from, and these are time capped, maximum benefit and cover for life. Time capped is where conditions are only covered for 12 months. These policies are often cheaper, but we don't recommend that you take them out. This is because after 12 months the condition will no longer be covered and you'll have to fund any further treatment yourself. You need to remember that taking out a new insurance policy with a different company won't give you more cover, as the new company will exclude the problem as a pre-existing condition, and this applies both to the time capped and the maximum benefit policies. Moving on to the maximum benefit, these include having a specified amount of cover that can be spent treating a condition. There are no time restrictions on these types of policy, but once the total amount available has been paid out, the insurance cover stops and you will have to personally fund any further treatment costs yourself. The last type of policy that we cover is the cover for life policy. These policies typically provide a specified amount of cover that can be claimed in any year, which is renewed each year along with the policy, and hence your pet is covered for life. You will be required to pay excess fees each year should you exceed the amount you have covered for the year, but otherwise you are completely insured. We'd always recommend discussing insurance with us first. We can give you general recommendations subject to current legislation. We will be well aware of pet insurance companies that are currently good and others who may be a bit more challenging for owners to deal with. Generally the best advice is to take out a cover for life policy with an appropriate level of cover as soon as you get your puppy or your kitten. Choose a reputable company and renew each year, keeping the same policy with the same company. If you change your policy in any way, even if it's with the same company, or if you renew with a different company, then you must remember that any previous conditions or related problems, even if they haven't previously made a claim for, and including conditions that haven't actually been treated, will not be covered by the new policy. Be aware that some policies only cover an illness for 12 months before cover stops, while others provide lifelong cover for ongoing conditions. Chronic conditions can go on for life, not just for 12 months. Make sure the vet fee is renewed each and every year and is not a fixed amount, as well as checking that there are no limits on how long you can claim for each illness. Finally, check that your pet will be covered in later years when they are older. As always, if, having watched this video, you have any questions, or if you would like any more information, then please phone or email the surgery. We're here to personally help give you the very best advice and treatment possible for your much-loved pet. Thanks for watching. Any feedback regarding this video would be very much appreciated.